Hey guys, how you doing today? This is part 1 of a 2-part series of best players by jersey number. In this episode we'll be doing jersey numbers 1 to 50 and part 2, 51 to 99. To start off the list, we got Cam Newton with the number 1 jersey. A few years ago, coming off that MVP season, he was completely remarkable. Falling off a bit last season, but still easily the best player wearing the number 1 jersey. The best player wearing the number 2 jersey, the current MVP, Matt Ryan, did just coming off a bad Super Bowl performance, but still is easily the best player with the number 2 jersey. The best player wearing the number 3 jersey is Russell Wilson. A few years ago, coming off that Super Bowl victory. In a few years, the spot could belong to the Buccaneers, Jameis Winston, but as of right now, it belongs to Russell Wilson. Best player with the number 4 jersey is Derek Carr, who just signed the largest contract in NFL history, coming off a possible MVP season until he broke his leg. Another possible candidate for this could be Dak Prescott, but Derek Carr is just on a whole nother level. The best player with the number 5 jersey is the quarterback for the Ravens, Joe Flacco. A few years ago, coming off that Super Bowl victory, got paid a crap ton of money. He's a very solid quarterback, but kind of takes a spot from lack of competition. And the best number 6 jersey number is the punter, Johnny Hecker. Basically gets this because he just destroyed Cliff Averill, and there's literally no one else with the number 6 jersey number. Coming in at number 7, we got Big Ben Roethlisberger for the Pittsburgh Steelers. He hasn't won a Super Bowl in a while, but being one of the elite quarterbacks, his teams are always in contention for that Super Bowl. Coming in at number 8, we got Marcus Mariota for the Tennessee Titans. Definitely one of the best young talents in the NFL right now, and is the leader of the up-and-coming Tennessee Titans. Another possible person for this spot could be Kirk Cousins for the Redskins, but we decided to put Marcus Mariota. At number 9, we got Drew Brees for the Saints. Definitely one of the best quarterbacks to ever play in the NFL, having 5 of the 9 total 5,000-yard seasons, and he will definitely be in Canton one day. At number 10, we have Eli Manning, the 2-time Super Bowl MVP quarterback for the New York Giants. Definitely one of the more underappreciated quarterbacks of all time, being top 10 in almost every major passing stat. This spot could also go to DeAndre Hopkins, but coming off a down year, we gave it to Eli Manning instead. At number 11, we got Julio Jones, one of the most freakish athletes in the NFL. Definitely a top receiver, maybe even the greatest receiver in the NFL today. The spot could also go to Fitz, but at this point in his career, getting older, Julio Jones is definitely the better receiver and the easy pick for number 11. At number 12, we got Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Where's Tom Brady? Aaron Rodgers is definitely the better quarterback. Tom Brady is just part of the better team. That's why he gets all the success and all the fame he gets. So at number 12, we put Aaron Rodgers. At 13, we have Odell Beckham Jr. Definitely one of the most entertaining and explosive players in the NFL who can score on any given play. This spot could also go to Mike Evans, but Odell Beckham is definitely the better player. Jarvis Landry is coming in at the best player with the 14 jersey. Kind of like Odell, he's one of the more explosive players in the NFL. The spot could also have went to Andy Dalton, but them coming off a bad season, missing the playoffs, we decided to give it to Jarvis Landry. At 15, we have the new addition for the New York Giants, Brandon Marshall, who has been one of the best players in the NFL over the past decade. This spot could also belong to Allen Robinson of the Jaguars. It's just Blake Bortles as quarterback is garbage. So if Blake Bortles can step it up, the spot could easily go to Allen Robinson. At 16, we have Tyler Lockett, who is one of the better punt returners and kick returners in the NFL. In a few years, the spot could easily go to Jared Goff of the Rams, but as of right now, it's Tyler Lockett. At 17, we have Phillip Rivers for the Chargers. Phillip Rivers is kind of underrated because his team is usually really bad and his players are always getting injured like Keenan Allen. At 18, we have AJ Green for the Bengals, who seems like kind of one of the more underrated receivers because the Bengals are either pretty bad or just lose in the first round of the playoffs. AJ Green is one of the players who makes all the crazy catches and ones that will be on the highlight reel. At 19, we have Adam Thielen for the Minnesota Vikings, a great up-and-coming receiver. Another person for the spot could have been Jeremy Maclin, but with Maclin coming off an injury, we decided to give it to Thielen. At 20, we have the cornerback, Janoris Jenkins from the New York Giants. Definitely one of the better shutdown corners in the NFL, and was a huge part to their tremendous success on defense last year. At 21, we got Landon Collins. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Where's Ezekiel Elliot? Where's Patrick Peterson? Aqib Talib? Last year, Landon Collins should have won that Defensive Player of the Year award. He was just tremendous at the safety position, so we gave him the best 21 spot. At 22, we have the Chiefs cornerback, Marcus Peters. This guy had an amazing start to his career with 14 interceptions in his first 2 seasons. Another player for the spot could have been Harrison Smith for the Vikings, but Marcus Peters' start to his career has just been outstanding. At 23, we have Jay Ajayi, who just broke out this year with multiple 200-yard rushing games. Joe Hayden could have also been in this spot, but he hasn't really been healthy lately, and Jay Ajayi has just been outstanding. At 24, we have Josh Norman. Last season not being quite as good as his breakout year 2 years ago, he still had a very solid year. The spot by the end of the year could belong to Marshawn Lynch, but not having played football, it still belongs to Josh Norman. At 25, we have Richard Sherman, the trash-talking corner from the Seahawks. Definitely one of the best shutdown corners over the past few years, and just continues to get things done. At 26, we have Le'Veon Bell, the running back for the Steelers. Just an outstanding running back, just suspensions and injuries keep getting to him. If he can just stay on the field, he'll definitely be a top 10 player in the league. At 27, we have the big boy Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy a few seasons ago had that great season, but ever since he just can't stay healthy and can't keep his weight down. Now in the Seahawks though, he's being paid to keep his weight down, so he could have a great season. At 28, we have the best running back of this generation, Adrian Peterson, who's just coming off an injury and is now going to the Saints. A person for this also could be Melvin Gordon, but we're expecting Adrian Peterson to have huge production with the Saints. At 29, we have Eric Berry, the very inspirational safety from the Chiefs who beat cancer and now is getting first-team All-Pro and Pro Bowl honors, and he continues to be amazing on the field. Another player for the spot could be Earl Thomas, but coming off an injury, we gave the spot to Eric Berry. At 30, we have Todd Gurley, the young running back for the Los Angeles Rams, who 2 years ago had an amazing rookie season, winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. Last year, moving to LA, his production dropped a lot, but it's coming to year 3, he's hoping to pick it up again. At 31, we have David Johnson, who seemed to come out of nowhere the past 2 seasons, being one of the best dual-threat weapons in the NFL, receiving and running the football. Another person could be Cam Chancellor, but as of right now, it's for sure David Johnson. At 32, we have Eric Weddle, who's gotten a bit worse over time because of age, but still a very solid player and easily the best number 32 in the NFL. At 33, we have Micah Hyde, the very versatile player from Green Bay, who's now moving to Buffalo. At 34, we have Isaiah Crowell, who seems to be one of the very few people who looks somewhat decent on the Cleveland Browns, and there wasn't really much other competition for the spot anyways. At 35, we have Deshaun Shedd, the second corner for the Seahawks. A very solid player, but again, there wasn't very much competition for the spot. At 36, we have Benny Cunningham, the backup running back for the Rams. There was literally no competition for the spot at all, so he was like a freebie to get in. At 37, we have Jaleel Addae. Basically gets this spot because there's no one else there, but still a very solid player for the San Diego Chargers. At 38, we have Ron Parker, the underrated safety, because in the same secondary, they have Marcus Peters and Eric Berry taking away the attention. At 39, we have Danny Woodhead, the new addition to the Baltimore Ravens. He's one of the more versatile players in the NFL as he's a great runner and receiver with the football. At 40, we have Dalvin Barreau, a great corner for the New Orleans Saints. The only problem is his health, as he can't really stay on the field, but when he's on the field, he's definitely one of the better corners in the NFL. At 41, we have Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. DRC was a huge part of the Giants' success as he could play outside corner, safety, and nickel corner. At 42, we have Morgan Burnett for the Green Bay Packers, a very solid safety for them. Another person for the spot could have been Barry Church of the Cowboys, but we decided to give it to Morgan Burnett. At 43, we have TJ Ward for the Denver Broncos. He was a huge part of their success on defense and a huge part of the reason they won the Super Bowl against the Panthers a few years ago. At 44, we have Vic Beasley, who just finished leading the NFL in sacks. And after his rookie year, he looked like a bust, but after last season, he definitely proved why he was a top 10 pick. At 45, we have Deion Jones, the middle linebacker for the Falcons. Deion Jones was a huge part of this Falcons' success and part of the reason of the Super Bowl run, and of the great part of their up-and-coming defense. At 46, we have James Devlin, the Patriots fullback. There was like no competition at all here, so he was the easy shoe-in. At 47, we have Kiko Alonso, who kind of has fallen off the past few seasons, but there's basically no one else with the number 47, so it goes to him anyways. At 48, we have Bud Dupree, the young linebacker for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hasn't done too much for his career so far, but he could be primed for a breakout season this year. At 49, we have Sam Acho. He doesn't really play much, but there's literally no one else with 49, so he gets a spot anyways. At 50, we have Justin Houston, the pass rusher from the Kansas City Chiefs. Only a few years removed from a 22-sack season, Justin Houston just needs to stay on the field to keep his production up there. Another person for this spot could also be Sean Lee from the Dallas Cowboys. Thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you want part 2. Jersey numbers 51 to 99.